Tooth or Share is brilliant. This is the first segment of the second episode of the second season of the Rugrats reboot, and this one focuses on Phil and Lil. And Lil has a new tooth coming in, and she gets a teething ring. And I kind of realised then that we don't really see the babies handling baby objects that often, neither in the reboot or the classic series. They don't really have teething rings, or they occasionally have mobiles over their cots or their cribs, but we don't see them interacting with rattles or other baby things too often. So I thought that was actually kind of really fun and really interesting. And then they have a photo album. And then Susie decides to take Lil through what life would be like if she didn't have a twin. And things are pretty interesting. And Lil is definitely a very different person. I don't want to give away too much about it, but put it this way, she's more inclined to be friends with Angelica. And I guess that's kind of interesting. They're saying that she doesn't know how to share because she's not a twin, but at the same time, Tommy, Chuckie, and Susie know how to share, and they're not twins either. So I'm not entirely sure that that was the best message, but I guess Lil is a very different person nevertheless. And I rather enjoyed the creativity. Even though it's a story where Phil doesn't exist, Phil is actually in it, but he's called Willip, or Will, which I thought was rather amusing. And he looks very similar, but slightly different. And I think the design of him is really great. And it's really entertaining. As a Phil and Lil fan, I do tend to love any stories that focus on Phil and Lil. So I had a feeling I'd like this, and I definitely did. It's funny, it's creative, it's thought provoking, it's Phil and Lil. All of the babies are in it. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Tooth or Share is a really great episode.